October now. We've had last night, the temperatures were down in the low 20s, I believe. We've been keeping cows in overnight now for a couple nights already because of that. And wind's been blowing real blustery. We've been hauling in wood, and today we decided we're gonna fetch up another load. And the boys came home from school, so we're gonna get that done before dark here. We got this pile of some treetops that were here for a couple of years already that we need to cut up so I can mow the grass around him again. So we're gonna dice that up, see if we can make a load. I got one chunk on top here. This is mostly white oak, but this one chunk I might be able to do some kind of carving out of. So we're gonna pull this piece off, but everything else we're gonna dice up. And then we got my 880 here. That's one of the bigger saws that Steel makes, and we're pretty much just gonna cube it all up. You know, every direction we can so it's able to put into our wood boiler. It's been pretty dry lately, so we got to get it while we can. We're kind of way up in the hills, way on the back 40, where once it snows, it's not going to be so nice coming to get it. Clean up here a little bit, and then we can start in again. We're not tripping over them. That saw is great for this ripping like we're doing. And even that one, that's the 066 and the 880. And there's quite a bit of difference in weight. This big saw, I don't really like to use them a lot, except when we're doing stuff like this, where we're just simply blocking stuff. As far as dropping trees and stuff, it gets pretty heavy. So that way you're kind of laying it on the log. But the one thing I've noticed is it's easier to stall the chain on this one than that one. A lot of power, but mostly on the high end. So you almost got to kind of hold back almost more. And this has got 404 chain. That's got 3/8 chain, stock chain with the chisel teeth. Can make some pretty good shavings. And that's when you rip. So if you're cutting the long way through with the grain. So if I would start cutting from here down, the sawdust is finer. Then if I laid it like this and cut across like this, then it makes these big long, and it almost like, it likes to plug up in the discharge a little bit, and then stuff starts shooting out the front, and really all you're doing is just causing more friction in the saw. So you want it to be cleaning itself out. And then it seems like when I get hit through and I just start hitting the bark, I can already see a spark or two coming off the saw, which means that's dulling my chain. And that's just dirt and stuff that's in the bark, like a grit of sand or something. So you try to avoid that. It's almost better off to turn it over and start on the other side. You don't dull your chain, and then it's harder cutting, and it dulls even more faster once it gets partly dull. It just creates heat. We're cutting, what, 10 minutes, and we got almost a load already? Doesn't take long once the stuff's out of the woods. Pile those big ones across the back. A lot of power here. It seems to stretch the chain quite rapidly. And I don't know how to do this different to prevent that when you're cutting such a large stuff. There we go. Difference.
Looks like we got all the pieces cut up now. We're just going to get them loaded up, except for the one he's kept as a carving log. So thanks for watching, and make sure you like and subscribe.